Hi, Kylie. I really love your design, and I think, especially the texture of your design, I think is really, really unique. I really loved it, and even your color palette. Um, and I think it's a really beautiful color palette. However, I think just like what Linda mentioned, I don't think you have um, Edens of Fire. um, and well, I think Eden's of water probably that also you need to more you need more work on that to achieve the even better Edens of water. But right now, for Edens of fire, you need to have the two perceptual opposites. They're touching each other. However, I think just like Linda mentioned that you are using the tint part to, well, even though they're right now you're, well, if you're looking at them, you can feel they're still touching with each other. However, you're not using the perceptual opposite. They're, well, like, how should I say, like the middle value. That's, I don't know whether that's the right words, but what you have right now, that's you're using the tint color uh, to touch each other, so which cannot be considered as Edens of fire. So you need, what you need to have is like using this middle well, that's actually is not the middle value, but I mean, just compare with the tint part. That's pretty much um, kind of the really saturated part, and um, the value is not that bright. And to touch with this part, that's the perceptual opposite. And but like I said, I think your design is very unified right now. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention, for the Edens of water, you need to keep in mind having a smoky or foggy feeling. That's the key points to achieve successful Edens of water. So you need to congregate the chromatic gray together. So we don't want to have a pond. We don't want to have a river. We want to have a lake, like a bigger area, like of the smoky feeling. But what you have right now, they're pretty narrow, and this is what you don't want. But I can feel this. I mean, here that's has the potential to make it really smoky. Um, and here as well, you could make it even smokier. Um, so, but oh, so like I said, so your design is really unified, but I think some part of your design, especially for example here and here, because that's color, I will say that's a really saturated. So they're a little bit reading as figures because that's a really solid color, but rest of them, they're gradation or they're chromatic gray gradations. So here is really solid, and here as well. So they're pretty much in here also. So they're pretty much reading a little bit as figures. So which can affect the unity of your design. But well, but generally speaking, it's looking fine. But I do think your design has the potential to make it even better. Please let me know if you still have any other questions of it.